back again with another interesting pedal. This one here is called the Tanabe Zenkudo. There's also something called a Dumkudo. These are basically a Dumble style circuit. These have been kind of made famous by people like Robben and Larry Carlton. This is my first time actually running through one. There is a rocker switch down here on the side, which is I think there's more of a Dumble voicing and more of a Marshall-y Dumble voicing, and then more of a kind of a clean boost. You can kind of see here by the LED color, or whatever kind of light they're using. I'm pretty sure it's a small LED, but there's a green is more of a clean boosty sort of side, even though you can get gain out of that. Middle's more of, I'd say, more of a Dumble-y sort of sound, and then you've got red, which is more of the Marshall thing. Right now I'm using this is an old early 60s Ampeg Jet 6v6, 1x12, deluxe, tweed deluxe sort of size. I'm using a Les Paul style guitar from Heritage, an H150 with some Ron Ellis pickups, and here's the sound of the guitar and the amp clean. More of a boxy, mid-rangey sound. And this Zenkudo tends to have kind of that. So right now I have it set at everything's at noon on the pedal. There's also, I should probably tell you exactly what's on here. There's a gain control, there's a volume, overall volume control, there's a tone control, and there's a voice control. This is kind of laid out, kind of like the Zen Drive that Hermita has made for years, and now that Love Pedal's making that. This is a very different sound from the Zen Drive, though. This tends to have more overall headroom, and it also has, I'd say, a little bit more pronounced mid-range hump. It doesn't have an incredible amount of gain built into it. That's one thing I've noticed right away, and I've been using solely humbucking pickups. That's kind of what this version, the Zenkudo, is designed for, is to be used with humbucking pickups, and the Dumkudo tends to be a single coil, Strats and Telecasters to kind of run through to get that Dumble style sound. So yeah, here's that clean sound, and I'm going to kick on the Zenkudo. I'll do is I'm just going to bring the tone down to nothing and see what the difference is. Voice down to nothing. Bring the voice up to full. Looks like that voice control actually brings in some upper mids and highs. It almost has a bit of a presence kind of control edge. You can get a little more pick sound, pick attack sound. Again, this is my first run through this. I've actually used it in a rehearsal last night, and I didn't really know what I was doing. I just kind of set the knobs so it started cutting in the mix, and I found that I could probably put everything around 2 o'clock on the control knobs, and I tended to gravitate towards this Dumble setting, with the blue. But take a listen now. That sound with the voice, let's bring it back to, I'd say maybe more like 2 or 1 o'clock. I'm going to bring the tone in, bring up to noon. bring the gain. Actually, I'll show you the gain sweep. I probably should have done that all first. Whatever. Here's the gain off. 12 o'clock. 3 o'clock. And then max. That tends to be kind of in the area where I like it, but let's take a listen to the more martially voicing here. And I'm just going to put everything at midnight. Just listen to the difference between that setting on the martially back to the Dumble E. I'd say it's a bit of a mid-range tone change. Martially side might have a little more gain, but that can be achieved with pumping mids. Let's check this last setting. And again, I'll revisit this pedal when I've got to know it a little better. But it's always nice to, I think, to show people what happens when you get placed, a piece of gear placed with you, and you try to just figure it out the most organic way possible without using any kind of a preset, setting in a manual or something that someone's already figured out. It's good to kind of see what you're getting out of it with your own gear. So I'm going to go over this last setting, this more of a clean boost sort of thing. I'm going to bring it down so we can kind of use it more like that. Switch that between with the blue. There you go. I might actually like that sound better than I like the blue sound right now. But again, that'll change with the amp you use and the guitar you're using. But there's your first kind of listen through my ears, I guess, of what I'm hearing on this thing. I like it a lot. It has all the ingredients for a great live pedal, to cut through a mix with just the right types of mids, sustain, and lots of headroom. It tends to have a lot of headroom. I don't think I've found that I could go any more than midnight on it without it beating up the amp intensely. But check it out. Prices are going up on them, unfortunately, but you can order them directly from Tanabe.tv. It is made overseas, so you may have to deal with some other fees as far as getting them. That they can be readily found on the used market, but unfortunately the prices are going up. That's kind of why I decided to get one before they kept going further up. Yeah, check it out.